So the 2025 Strongest Man on Earth is coming to us this weekend, August 16th and 17th. At last.
Long waited. Yeah.
As you know, like the last major show we had was World's Strongest Man.
Yeah.
It's been 10, 12 weeks probably at this stage now. It was early May.
It's a big one. It's a big competition.
It's a big one.
I think a lot of fans are waiting for.
I think a lot of fans are waiting for it. I think there's a lot of athletes probably regretting they're after taking the invite.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like it's gonna be super heavy competition.
Crazy heavy. Like
so
the heaviest show, I think.
I think it's more for the fans than for the athletes. We're missing a couple of the athletes, the major names.
Big name athletes.
Yeah, so we can mention that Store,
Rain O'Neill,
and
the big one, Mitchell Hooper,
who got like stem cells done like
recently, a week ago.
A week ago, yeah. So he's still recovering. So we don't know when exactly he's gonna be back.
No, I think he said himself that at the time on the video that he was maybe thinking World Tour finals time, but more than likely, realistically, it's going to be Arnold's next year. From the looks of it, I think it is going to be Arnold's next year.
It kind of makes sense. I think he needs time to heal up and to give his body a bit of a break. You know?
And he hasn't been doing it, but
so I think it's mandatory at this point.
So even though we're missing those 3 athletes, we have 16 athletes ready to take the title for Strongest Man on Earth. And like I was saying, it is going to be taking the title for Strongest Man on Earth because, as we know, Mitchell Hooper, reigning champion, is not going to be there. So the athletes that are competing for the title, so we have Tom Stoltman, Lucas Hatton, Trey Mitchell, Austin Andrade, Evan Singleton, Bobby Thompson, Thomas Evans, Andrew Futu, Shane Flowers, Wesley Derwinski, Josh Spurgeon, Nick Guardione, Eddie Williams, Bryce Johnson, Tristan Hoth, and Maxime Boudreau.
Very good lineup.
Very good.
Apart from these 3 guys that are missing, other than that, it's very solid lineup. And I think all the guys that needed to be invited are invited. And what we have 2-day competition.
2-day competition.
Yeah, we have 8 events as well.
8 events. So 4 on day 1, 4 on day 2. So like V was saying, we have 8 events. So the first event to start off the whole competition is the Max Log Lift, like an event that everybody loves to see. It's up there with max deadlifts. So like it's a great event to watch.
Great event to start it off. Yeah.
Athletes have 3 lifts. Obviously, it's like every kind of competition we have to set your weights. Event 2, we have the carry and hoist. So in the previous years, we've seen the carry and hoist.
We've seen it before, so I think most of the guys, all the fans, they kind of know what to expect.
So it's been, in the past, it's been a wheelbarrow into vertical lift. This year, however, frame carry into vertical lift. Event 3, we have the max keg weight over bar. So obviously in previous iterations, we've seen max height. Event 4, then we have the manhood stones. So the return of the manhood stones with the 600-pound largest stone that nobody lifted last year.
Yeah, I think a couple of guys can lift that this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if they're not gonna make any mistakes, not gonna.
I think last year was a big learning curve for.
Yeah, it was especially for one guy.
So on to event 5, then we have obviously the deadlift, the max trap bar deadlift.
That's day 2.
This is day 2. This is the one that everybody has been thinking like,
yeah, it's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough.
You're gonna be already tired after day 1.
Yeah.
And then the next day you have to go into like the max frame deadlift.
Yeah.
Which I think Brian said the Rogue made the equipment for it.
Yeah. It's
the whole frame.
12-inch lift, so people are probably assuming it's going to be higher, getting bigger weights, but it is a 12-inch off the ground.
Yeah, and I think the putting the tires on as well just for the spectacle.
The show.
So should be a fun event.
So the 6th event that we have for the Strongest Man on Earth is crazy. It's a murderous. It's just I can't even put words on it.
Super yoke.
So it's a max weight super yoke. We're going to have 2 rounds for the max weight super yoke. Round 1 is 1,200 pounds.
It's probably Brian's favorite event.
Round 2 then 1,400 pounds or 635 kilos. A 20-foot course.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's 635 kilos.
They'll compress you for a year.
Forever. Forever. You'll have to be like an accordion.
Yeah, Arnold did that before. Arnold Classic. I don't know what year was it. 2014. It was crazy heavy. And Brian did really well in that event. I think that's why he started to incorporate. What's the
Incorporate, yeah.
Incorporate, yeah.
I
Incorporate.
can understand why. It's
Into his show.
It's paying homage to him.
Yeah. So it's a nice event to watch, but like it's very brutal for the
heavy.
Yeah, for the athletes.
So event 7, then again we have the return of another previous event, the stand and chest press. So we've seen Brian Shaw did this in his final competition,
and he tore his pec in that event.
I don't think a lot of people knew that.
Yeah, but
I think I'm not sure if I still have the video. I probably don't.
Yeah.
But I remember coming behind the curtain. He was just like,
Yeah. So he's like,
still got 9 reps.
After the competition, he asked me how did I do. I was like, I tore my pec. I tore my pec too. I was like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, like I said, 9 reps he got in that event. So, and the final event to round off the 2025 Strongest Man on Earth, we have the medley. So this is going to be an anchor carry into power stairs. I think it's 3 power stairs. As far as I remember, they're big
the
units.
Big chunky power stairs.
Big thick handles on them.
Yeah. The implement is thick. The handles are thick.
The stairs are actually an okay height.
Yeah, they're okay height. Still high. Still high. Plus the last event and
it's going to be a massive anchor.
It's going to be brutal. The whole competition, it's going to be a very heavy competition.
Yeah.
I think all the guys, if they're going to manage to, hopefully they're going to manage to complete the whole competition and without no injuries,
everything.
They're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it a lot for a couple of weeks. When it comes to recover after that. But other than that, I think it's gonna be a great show. We have a great lineup. We have great athletes.
There's a lot of favorites. Like depending on what way you're looking at it. Like we have Lucas Hatton, who was 3rd last year behind Hafthor and Mitchell Hooper. Obviously Mitchell and Hafthor aren't there, so. What did you say? Like Lucas Hatton has
he is and he isn't because a couple of events will suit him really well. A couple of events will probably hurt him a little bit, you know. But there's other guys who will do really well. I think it's like Tom.
Tom is
like
in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, it seems like after the World's Strongest Man, that's his main goal now, to win Strongest Man on Earth competition. And he's putting a lot of eggs in this basket. So hopefully he can pull it off. Trey Mitchell is unbelievable. We thought that after that Achilles injury, he won't be back at his full strength, but
stronger than ever.
Yeah, stronger than ever. It's crazy. Evan Singleton,
he's in
if he can again put everything together. And
how is Evan so good after a bicep tear?
That's crazy.
Like so soon. I know the Giant Slave. I know he's obviously performed at Giant Slave since, and he had a great show at Giant Slave. But like, come on, how? It doesn't make sense.
But he's good when it comes to one-day competition.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So when it comes to like World's Strongest Man, yes, last year he placed 3rd place, but at the end of the competition he was kind of fading away, and Matthew Ragg was closing the distance. And if there was one more event, you don't know, whatever you can finish. So that's possible, So hopefully this year he can sort of put everything together and save his energy on a day 1 and just release everything on a day 2, and just try to make at least the podium. Because potentially I think he can win it.
There's so many athletes that are going to be picking at his. Like Austin Andrade, we want to be picking at the heels as well.
He's very good. So the lineups are really stacked, and like a lot of events will suit certain athletes where you can really take the points away from these main guys, probably who will be battling for number 1 spot. So all in all, I think it's going to be very competitive and great competition. Everybody
is assuming that the American record, log lift record, is 217.5 kilos held by Bobby Thompson. I think everybody thinks at this stage that's going to fall in this competition, more than likely.
Lucas Hatton, if you look at his lifts, is very impressive.
Apparently they're saying he's going to open at 213. Probably finish up somewhere at 226, 500 pounds.
Which is it's a lot of weight. He's not that far off the world record. Who says that after even this year he might try to break the world record? Maybe Giants Live will facilitate that at some point. Because even next year, whatever. Yeah,
it could be next year because we know that his overhead is phenomenally strong.
Very good.
When you see that behind the neck press, world record, unofficial world record as they say.
He was very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yeah, very sensitive. Maybe a bit too much. You know what I mean? So you should let it go.
No, come on.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, we do. So hopefully he can get that. And probably he doesn't even need to get that to the point that it might be enough to win him, because at the end of the day, still, she shouldn't chase the records when it comes to this competition.
No.
Maybe you should chase the results.
Get the points, because we know that there's obviously big lifters, like Trey Mitchell is obviously another big lifter. Austin Andrade has big logs. Tom's log is looking very good at the moment. But is it close enough to take the points off Lucas, it's hard to tell.
Lucas looks very impressive. Like the only person who can take the points away from him is Trey Mitchell.
Yeah, and I
think that's just to be
to be
realistically,
frank, be frank about it, that's the way it is.
I think this is the only person. Other than that, second event.
The carry hoist. So that's obviously going to be the frame carry into the vertical pull.
Yeah, so that's going to be Evan Singleton,
Nick Guardione.
Yeah,
two of these guys are good at moving. Tom Stoltman, good at moving. At the moment.
He's going to be very good as well.
Eddie Williams, good grip. So
a lot of guys, like I said, you can pick all these events one by one, and you'll find someone.
Trey Mitchell is obviously not going to be a great.
Well,
event
for that's a given because there's frame in it. You know, if it was a wheelbarrow, maybe it
could
be
a
bit more chance.
Yeah. Then you have Max, like keg way over the bar. This can be anybody realistically because
I think Tom,
because he has the levers. Yeah. Shane Flowers is very good at throwing. Wesley Derwinski, very good with a keg.
Yeah. So these guys will do very well. And then what do we have? The fourth event,
the Manhood Stones.
The Manhood Stones again. Tom.
People that were there last year have experience with it. Tom especially. Yeah. I think Tom was kicking himself after last year.
He's looking for that redemption.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be way smarter than last year.
Yeah. But I even think MST Systems, so Shane that's obviously training them, will be looking at that and saying, look, slight mistake last year. We'll go in, get the points, and if we have time left or if there's energy, we'll go for the big stone.
It's just points at this point.
Then you have the max trap bar deadlift, like we're saying, 12-inch lift, so it's not as high as people were expecting before.
No,
so the weights aren't going to be anywhere near what they were thinking.
Yeah, like everybody's talking big numbers, like all the athletes, But from what we heard, from what we saw, the people talking about it, I think over 500.
Yeah.
And people saying maybe
close
some guys can get to 600, but I don't know if it's possible.
The trap bar, as people say, is like it's closer to a squat rather than a deadlift because the location where your pickup point is.
I think it depends on the implement because like when we did like an Iron Classic 500 kilos frame, the lift, it wasn't that hard itself, so I don't know what kind of implement Rogue Fitness built for Brian's competition, so how awkward it's gonna be, how bendy it's gonna be, or however. We'll see, we'll wait and see.
But if you're going on that regard as big squatters, like Lucas Hatton, obviously one of the
Lucas Hatton is very good.
Josh Spurgeon, I've seen his training on this, very good. Josh Spurgeon doing very well.
So I think this event might surprise when it comes to a winner.
The max weight super yoke, like you're saying, it's going to be killer
after the
deadlift as well. And like the biggest thing about this is that like it's a 20-foot course. It's a short course relative like to what it could have been. But the thing is, there's so much weight on this super yoke. You don't want to be lifting it like like a couple of inches higher than you need to be. You want to have that set up that you need
a perfect setup for that.
So you only lifting what you need to lift, but it's not low enough that you're going to drag it, and it's not high enough that you're overextending yourself.
And you won't be able to move fast with the yoke as well.
You've witnessed these.
I did it, and it's really the compression is insane. Like for a week, I wasn't in a great place at all after that.
The head is about to explode.
Yeah. So this one is going to be very heavy. I know that Brian loves this event.
He did very well in the Arnold. So why not throw it in?
Yeah. So he this event will test a lot of people. Especially it's like I said, second day, everybody will be tired, and then especially deadlifts and now this. So I'll be surprised if a lot of people will finish this event.
The standing chest press, another like second last event of the whole competition. We had Thomas Evans, who actually finished second to Brian Shaw with 8 reps the time that Brian got the 9 reps. So he's had experience. A lot of the guys that are here, Trey Mitchell has experience, for a number of years. 2023 I think was the last time it was used. So anyone that was there has experience. We've seen it. It's a huge
it's a huge, and if you have experience, it's a big plus, because you already know what to expect. When it was just a fresh new event, it's always like kind of like how it's gonna play out. Though you're a good bench, flat bencher, let's say, will it
correlate over?
Yeah. But we'll see. But I think all these guys who did that event before, it's going to benefit him tremendously.
The final event then, medley into power stairs. So it's going to be who's very good at medleys, who's lactic acid, make sure that doesn't build up too much. The power stairs as well.
Who has anything left in them after
like we know that
two brutal days.
Someone that obviously knows power stairs will help taller athletes. It's just
the
way nature works. It's just the taller you are, the better leverage you have. But the thing is as well, can you carry that anchor, which I'd imagine is going to be incredibly heavy
Yeah.
to try to get there and then have the energy like you were saying. And you see always the guys when they get to the top of the power stairs, they're just like
Done.
ready to fall over.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
So it's a good look. It's going to be an amazing competition. It's going to be a heavy competition. It's like we're hoping, like we said, that nobody gets injured. Everybody gets through this unscathed.
Yeah. I
We'll
don't
see a
know
new
if
champion.
that's possible, but fingers crossed.
Well, when you have a 1,400-pound
Yeah.
super yoke there on your back,
that's gonna be gnarly.
635 kilos.
I think that's the one event that scares the most of the
I'm
guys.
like, I won't like. I'll be abroad. I won't be here.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have the live stream, and I'm going to make sure that I'm watching that.
Yeah,
'Cause
especially
that's
that event. Yeah,
scary.
it's gonna be fun.
Now, who is going to be the champion?
I'm
Because
gonna
we're obviously going to have a new champion.
yeah. I'm gonna go with Tom. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like I think Tom is rested. I think Tom will be ready. It seems like he has a decent people around him, and they kind of I can see that from his videos they know what they're doing. So and Tom is like when he's in shape, it's very hard to beat. Now second place is I might go with Trey Mitchell. Yeah, I'll go with Trey Mitchell. I know that he will lose a good bit of points in that frame and arm of arm event, you know. So hopefully he'll be able to claw his way into the second place. You know, I don't know if he can win. If Tom doesn't make mistakes, I don't think that he can. Trey can beat Tom. And then third place between Lucas Hatton, I think, and Evan Singleton.
I'm actually
Yeah.
the same. The top four is the
Yeah.
same. Like it's the thing is just to change it up. I'll go with Trey Mitchell in first because obviously the carry heist is going to be his Achilles. It's going to be the biggest downfall of him. However, when you look at every other event, he's so strong in every other event. So if Tom might have a hiccup in one or two events, I think that's where Trey will get the points back. As long as he doesn't finish dead last,
Yeah.
that's what we're hoping. So I'd go with Trey first, Tom second, and I think I'm going to have to go Lucas Hatton over Evan Singleton.
Third, yeah.
I think everybody agrees that Andrade is obviously up there in the top five.
Yeah.
I'd say I'd be very surprised if nobody, like if somebody changes that top five.
That top five, I think, should remain. Maybe some guys will prove us wrong. Maybe someone will come in like
Andre Futu.
Yeah, Andre Futu he might come in phenomenal shape because Andre Futu is the one as well that we have to mention him potentially. He can crop top five, you know, and crack top five, and we'll see. It's hard, but I think based on all the results through the years that
and all those guys, they've all had experiences. They've been there before. They've felt the weights. They know what to expect at this competition. So like experience always has something to do with it. So that's our preview for the 2025 Strongest Man on Earth. Look, let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Like there's obviously a lot in it. Like 16 athletes, 8 cruel events. It's just hard to even wrap your head around it how bad, like how heavy they are. So look, let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Predictions, opinions on the events, everything. We'd love to see it. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers. And we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys.